Alright, what's up everybody? This is Hannibal Sky again with another starter's guide for Mass Effect 2 on the Xbox 360 for NextGenWalkthroughs.com. Here is your squad selection screen before every battle. You can tell your party members are loyal because they have the red circles under their feet, and you can see I'm hitting the Y button and changing their appearance. They only have one costume, so or two costumes to choose from, their starting one and their loyalty one. Talk a little bit about squad selection. I talked last mission about Miranda and Grunt, the Krogan guy, and a little bit about Thane. Zaid is one of them. You had to get the DLC of him, but if you do have that, he is one of the best characters early on as far as weapons, because when you get him, he can use a sniper rifle and an assault rifle, which come in very handy in those early missions where you're getting Archangel and you're getting the Professor. Here's your weapons screen. There's only a few weapons per type. There's 3 or 4 assault rifles, 2 pistols, 2 assault rifles, 3 shotguns if you have the DLC. So there's not a lot to choose from as far as those, and they don't have stats like on there as far as this much damage, all that stuff. You just kind of have to play around with it to see which one you like best. Some of them have a different fire rate, some of them are burst fires. The Widow, that's the strongest sniper rifle in the game. You can pick that one up about halfway through the game on the collector ship. The heavy weapons, you can get up to 7 if you have the DLC code from GameStop. Like I do, you have an extra one there. This cane, I couldn't figure out for the life of me how to use it. I had to research it. It gets one fire. Once you get 100% heavy weapons ammo, then you can fire it one time. It'll pretty much kill anything on the screen aside from major bosses, because it's so powerful. But you can only use it once, and then you have to go to several more power cell caches to rebuild your ammo for it. I don't use that one a lot. I've used it a couple times. Kind of cool, but didn't use it a ton. Now here I'm going to show you some more fighting tactics and stuff. It's one of the pyros. You always want to hit those guys early. And if you take away their armor and just get them down to health, and you have someone overload them, they just blow up instantly. Another person you want to focus on are the Krogans, because they will always charge you. And when they get on top of you, they do this charge move, which will hurt you pretty good. There you saw the shockwave attack. One of the characters that you can play as can do that one. But also Jack can do that, Subject Zero. It knocks them off their feet and sends them flying, so it's handy when someone's charging you, but you can only use it when they're down to just health. So it comes in handy every now and then, but it'd be nice if you could use it while they still had armor or something. You can see here I'm still using the squad powers, and here I'm going to show you how to bend a power. It's something new to this game. I didn't really understand at first, but you can aim at someone without looking directly at them. Like I've got that guy highlighted. Now I'm going to go up, and I've still got him highlighted, but I'm above his head. And when you throw it, my incendiary arced and came down on him. So if he were to have ducked into cover, I would have still hit him. I'm going to do it again on this guy. This time I'm going to bend it around to the right. So you can bend it around corners. Now if there's a lot of people around, it's tougher to do, because when you go further outside of them, you'll start selecting other enemies instead of them. So it's a little tougher in crowded areas, but it still works. And it definitely comes in handy when you're the one throwing it. I don't think you could do it with your squad mates. I think they just do a straight attack. There you can see the shockwave again, knock both those guys on their feet, off their feet, not on their feet. So that one comes in handy, just to keep them from attacking you, and just keep knocking them down. But not my favorite power in the game, but a useful one. But I didn't use Jack a lot. Because she has horrible weapons. She has a shotgun and a pistol, I think. And she, unlike the Krogan, who carries a shotgun and an assault rifle, she doesn't have an incredible amount of health. So I would choose the Krogan every single time over her. There you saw I overloaded another one of the Pyro guys and blew him up. And just showing you here some more slow down sniping and some more power usage, bending around corners, and just some ammo conservation on these guys. Something else I want to talk about is weapon selection for your squad. There's an assault rifle for people who use the assault rifles. There's one you pick up on the Archangel mission that's a 3-round burst, and that one's alright. It's really good for you, but it's not as good for your squad mates because it does. They'll just shoot the 3-round burst once instead of a full magazine like they do with the other one. With the Avenger, the first assault rifle you start with, they'll step out of cover your teammates and fire a whole clip. So they'll do more damage that way. Also keep in mind that they have infinite ammo. So if it seems like it's kind of a controlled situation, you're running low, you can just sit there and let them finish someone off if you want to. Because they'll never run out of ammo, but you will. Other than that, as far as weapon selection, sniper rifles, I always give them the Mantis that they start with, or there's one character later in the game that can also use the Widow after you research it for them. But I always use those just because it can be a one-shot kill instead of the Viper Sniper, which is more like just a rapid fire that does less damage. So I suggest giving them that one. Let's see. Vorcha, the weird yellow-looking guys that are ugly, and the Krogan both regenerate health. Once you get them down to their health, they'll regenerate it pretty quickly. So use Miranda's Warp, or use Incinerate if you're the character that has Incinerate, or if you have one of your squad mates that has Incinerate. Use that and it'll stop their health regeneration on both the Vorcha and the Krogan. So keep that in mind. It comes in helpful a lot, because otherwise you'll end up wasting a lot of ammo, because you won't kill them, you'll go to reload, and their health is back by the time you step back out of cover. Here you can kind of see just how quickly my Incinerate rebuilds. I can throw it, fire a clip, and come back and throw it again. It's even back before I do that, even, probably. So, it's a good one.